Hi, it's Paul. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to persuade people to adopt your ideas and buy your products. Maybe you're not a professional salesperson. Maybe the persuasion you need to do is to get your ideas across to your coworkers, or your boss, or the board of directors. Maybe you just need to get your kids to clean up your room. In any case, it's all the same, and I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to give you a metaphor that you can easily use so that you'll be able to understand exactly what I'm going to show you, and I'm going to help you to experience it. We're going to do some real live persuasion right in this video, and then finally I'm going to give you my free mini course. This is some exclusive content that I've developed to help you become an expert persuader. So how do you persuade people? Well, decisions are made based upon the balance between perceived cost and perceived benefit. And when I say perceived, that's the key word, because somebody's benefit is different than another person's benefit. What they perceive to be a good thing may be something that you perceive as being a bad thing. So we have to go to where the other person is. It's not where we are, it's where they are. The perception is key. And it works off of a model that looks like this. Our values, our beliefs, and our memories combine to create our perception. The events occur, go through the perception, come out the other side as meanings. And this is what the perceived cost and the perceived benefit is based upon. Let me illustrate it to you this way. Let's say we've got a balance beam or a scale, the scales of justice, and on one side we've got the perceived benefit and on the other side we've got the perceived cost. Now if it's tilted just about evenly like that, nobody's going to make a decision. Nothing's going to happen. And we've all been in this situation where we can't move somebody off of zero. They're just stuck there. They're not moving because the balance is even up. Let's say it's tilted towards this perceived cost. Well, they're going to go against what we're trying to persuade them for, but if we can tilt it over to the perceived benefit side, now they're going to go along with our ideas or buy our products. Now, this is the key to persuasion, and it's not that hard to do. There's two ways to do it. One way you can do it is to reduce the perceived cost, and the other way is to increase the perceived benefit. Now, the benefit may be pleasure, or it may be the avoidance of pain, but one way or the other, you've got to take the perceived benefit and increase it dramatically. Think of it this way. Imagine being on a seesaw and you're an adult with a 4-year-old on the other end. Just imagine how hard you can slam down that side of the seesaw that you're sitting on and how helpless they are to do anything about it. Let's make our persuasion activities be just like this. Then it's going to be easy to do. So let's experience it right now. Let's take the scenario of you've got a job and the boss comes to you and offers you double the pay to do the same thing. Are you going to take it? Yeah, of course you are. That's a no-brainer, isn't it? You'll take double the pay for doing the same thing. Let's say they want you to do a different job, but they're going to double the pay once again. But now you've got to think about it, don't you? Because it's not quite as clear. What is the perceived cost to taking the different job? What's the perceived benefit? You've got to start to think about it. They may need to persuade you by loading up the benefit side, and that's where the double pay comes in. Now let's say it's a different company, same job, double pay. Well, for some people that's a no-brainer once again. They can't wait to get out of here. The moving van's sitting right outside waiting to take them. So that's a no-brainer, but for some people, they love their job. They've been here for a long time. Going to a different company is not so easy, so they're going to have to load up the benefits side to get you to do it. How about this? Same company, same job, different city with the same pay. Once again, some people would like to go to a different city, and for some people, that's a terrifying thought. It all depends on what your perspective is. And you've got to load the side of the balance beam that's on the benefit side. How about this one? Different city, double pay. How about Tokyo for double pay? Let's go to Tokyo and see exactly what it's like to ride the subway in Tokyo. Then I'm going to come back and ask you the question again. Here we go. think? You want to move to Tokyo? Now, for some people, that looks like an exciting adventure. To me, I don't think so. But what would it take? Quadruple pay? What if you did that for 1 month and you could retire for the rest of your life? So what I'm doing is I'm really slamming down that side of the balance beam that's the perceived benefit side. For everybody, there's something that could get them to do it. You may doubt me, but when you take my course, I'm going to explain to you exactly how that works. So that's how persuasion works. Everybody does it constantly, whether it's with ideas or products. Need your board or your coworkers to adopt your ideas, customers to buy your products, kids to clean up the room? It's exactly the same thing. Load up the perceived benefits side of the scale, take away from the perceived cost. I'll show you exactly how to do it in the mini course. So let me introduce you to Persuasion 1 by making a special offer. Our mission here is to serve you. To do that, I'm going to give you a free mini course in persuasion. There's going to be 5 lessons initially, and I'm adding some more over the next couple weeks. The first lesson is how to eliminate objections. If you're a professional salesperson, you run into objections all the time, and even if you're not, you've got them. Maybe you don't recognize them, but people are constantly pushing back against what you want them to do. So I'm going to show you a quick way in 5 minutes on how you can permanently eliminate objections. Then I'm going to show you how to create rapport anywhere at any time with anybody to help smooth things over. Then we're going to learn how to use email to persuade people. In today's business world, email is everywhere, and you've got to learn how to use it effectively for persuasion. We'll cover social proof, and then finally I'm going to show you how the personal perspective works so that you can go to where the other person is and understand exactly what's going to be their benefit and what's going to be their cost. There will be more to come after that, so you can stay tuned after you get your last lesson because I'll be developing some more. All you got to do to get your first lesson is go right over here to this box and fill in your name and primary email. I'm going to rush you your first lesson right away, and then every 5 days after that you're going to get another lesson. Thanks for visiting with me, and I look forward to serving you in the future. See you in the first lesson.